Hello grade 10 and welcome to this computer science lesson. This lesson is in two parts. After you complete the lesson, you should be able to explain data collection and data representation. We will start with data collection. Let's start with how you and I collect data. When we interact with our environment, we collect and make lots of decisions based on the data that we collect. Now, how do we do that? Have a look at the picture on screen. What is this? So first, you used your eye to look at the picture. Your eye is a sensory organ that we use for visual information, for visual data. And the eye collected the data about the image that was on screen and passed this data to your brain. The brain processed the data, classified it, and came up with a flower, that's images of a flower, and specifically that of a sunflower. And some of that processing is based on the training that you've had. You do have a lot of other sensory organs that you use to collect data and to interact with your environment. And you also use that data to make decisions during the day. Some of these sensory organs are for hearing, smell, taste, and touch. A machine learning system also uses data to learn and to perform actions. This data can be about temperature, humidity, sound, images, and a lot more. The big difference is that instead of sensory organs, the machine learning system uses sensors to collect the data. And you may have come across a lot of sensors as you were working with the Arduino microcontroller. Here are a number of examples. The sensors detect changes in the physical environment, and they'll convert those changes into a form of data that a machine learning system can then process or store. An example is that of a temperature sensor that converts temperature readings into a voltage. That voltage is then converted into a digital value that can be processed or stored. You may have seen some of these devices in the shopping malls and in the car. What type of data could a machine learning system collect using the two devices shown on screen? The device on the left is a CCTV camera, and that will collect images or video data for the system. The one on the right is a microphone that is used to collect audio, sound, or voice data. Now, if you look at the image on screen of a car, a self-driving car, this car has got a lot of sensors. And it uses those sensors to be able to navigate, to be able to move on the public roads from one point to another safely. Do you think you can explain to a grade 8 pupil how a machine learning system collects data? If you're not able to do that, kindly go back and watch the video again, or prepare some questions for your teacher in the next lesson. Take a look at this little quiz and answer the 2 questions. Here are the answers. A machine learning system uses sensors to collect data, and the sensors will perform all 3 things listed below. Well done if you got those right. We have finished the data collection part of our lesson, and at this stage you should be able to explain data collection for a machine learning system and how it is done in a machine learning system. Now, before we go away, I'll try to remember the course that you did on code.org entitled AI for Oceans. We've got 3 questions for you. Try and spend 5 minutes to answer those questions before you move on to part 2 of this lesson. You can discuss with a colleague, online of course, your answers to this task. Thank you very much, Grade 10.